Let's talk to filmmaker Jessie Rowlands about her award-winning short film Rise and how to mount an Oscar campaign for a short. Hey Jessie, thanks for joining me on the show. How you doing?
Hi, I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Wait, now where are you right now?
I'm in London,
Oh, that's
England.
great.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Um we're going to look at the trailer for your film Rise. But tell me what led to this project? I mean, this is very ambitious.
Yeah, so it's my directorial debut, and it's a really personal film set in Zimbabwe, which is where I spent part of my childhood. And it's a true story inspired by my close friend Tobias. And he's just got a really inspiring life. He runs an orphanage for street kids after growing up on the streets himself, and he kind of feeds, educates, houses, and mentors local children. And yeah, he just has this incredible life story. And I've always wanted to make a film in Zimbabwe. It's such a special place to me, and there are so many incredible creative people there. So that's what led to this film, and it was an incredible experience.
What were some of the challenges of making a movie like that in another country?
Yeah, there were lots of challenges, and also lots of benefits of making a film in such a special place. But I mean, in terms of challenges, I suppose it's just the logistics are pretty challenging when you're somewhere that doesn't have a much frequented film business. So there was no Arri Alexa camera in the country. One of the scenes in the film is shot on a train, and it was really important to me that it was a moving train and it was actually moving, because that's the kind of thing that drives me mad in films when you can tell. So I said to our producer Joe that it needed to be a moving train, and but Joe said there'd been no moving trains in Zimbabwe since COVID, so they were all parked. So we had to get 44 people in an overland truck and drive 12 hours to a neighboring city and convince the train driver to move the train for us back and forth. Um, so those kind of logistical challenges, I mean, that takes a lot of puzzle pieces to come together. And we've got quite adventurous locations in the film. So there's a scene shot at Victoria Falls, which is one of the wonders of the world, and it's down a gorge. We shoot the falls from an angle that's I like to think it's only known by locals, and I don't think it's been captured in narrative film before from that angle. The tourists see it from the top, but you can climb down this special route and you can see Victoria Falls from beneath, and it's incredible. And I really wanted that in the film. But getting my camera crew down there, and we kind of had half an hour left before sunset, and I had the most incredible DOP, Jacques Naude, a South African DP, and he was, thank goodness, very adventurous and athletic and could sprint down a gorge at high speeds, racing the sunset with very expensive camera equipment and keep it dry and climb over rocks and get it all set up. So it was quite adrenaline filled as a shoot, and we are a really closely bonded team. But I'm really proud of the end result.
Well, they say that like location really increases the budget of your film. You have a beautiful location that really just gives it a whole awesome feel. On that note, let's watch the trailer for the movie. And I have a lot of questions for you on the back end. Let's take a look. The trailer for Rise.
Where do you sleep?
At home.
Where is home?
I can't remember.
What's wrong with you? Not your coach. Stop telling lies. Don't even know your name. At your tender age, you should be in school. Not fighting. Not begging.
You can make me like John Cena.
No.
You can make me like you.
You don't want to be like me.
Why?
Bryce, if you can learn to deal with fear in the proper way at your tender age, then you won't let life shrink you down as you grow older. You won't be invisible.
Wow. So now I see why this film has won so many awards at festivals. Let's talk about that. How do you mount a festival tour for a short film like this? And tell us about, I hate to ask you to brag about yourself. You want to brag a little bit, talk about some of the accolades the film has received.
Yeah, so it's my first time doing the festival circuit. But yeah, we just applied to a lot of festivals, hoping that people would respond to the film. It's strange because you've got no idea what people's reaction is going to be. I think you just make something as honest as possible and hope for the best. And luckily, people have connected with it. I got a call from Tribeca Film Festival, which was definitely a career highlight. They called me and said that they loved the film, and it was very early. They were actually we're only just accepting films. So they called me quite a long time before the festival, and they said they absolutely loved it and had loads of questions. And so our world premiere was at Tribeca, which was such an honor. And we're actually the first Zimbabwean film ever in the festival's history to screen there, short or feature. So it's a really historic and special moment, because there are a lot of amazing Zimbabwean films. And so it was a real honor for this one to be on Tribeca's radar and for us to get that recognition. So yeah, we had our world premiere there and we flew the team out. And it was a lot of our first times in New York. So we had a great time, and we brought Scar, the little boy, to New York with his mom. And yeah, we just had a great time. And then we've done a festival circuit from there. So we've been screening in a lot of different places, and we've won some awards, as you say. It goes against my culture to brag, but I will try. We won the Social Impact Award at Holly Shorts, which was amazing. And we won the Shine Global Children's Resilience Award at the Indie Shorts Film Festival, which is really meaningful. It's so nice to receive awards that recognize the work that goes on behind the film and what the story's saying, like beyond the screen. It's a film about community and giving back and taking care of children and not leaving anyone behind. So those kinds of awards for kind of social impact and stuff really, really mean a lot to us. And yeah, we've won Best Director at the Tokyo Film Awards, and there's been a lot of acting awards for Tongai, our amazing lead, and Sakanyisu, the young boy. So yeah, I'm really, really proud and excited to see what's next.
And here it got a great review on Film Threat from our own Alan Ing when it played Tribeca. Here it is.
Yeah.
So that's a great review. That's another. Now, a lot of things that people don't know about shorts. If you win an award at certain festivals, you are automatically being considered for Oscar consideration for best short.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you knew that. I'm sure you know that. But how do you mount now? I know we're in award season right now. People are lobbying, to have their films nominated for Oscars. That plays out with the whole Hollywood. The shorts is very different. They use festivals as a way to vet shorts, and yours is on that list. So how do you promote your film? I mean, I guess doing this interview is kind of promoting it, but what do you do to create an Oscar campaign for a short film?
Yeah, it's a great question that I'm navigating myself at the moment. I think it's all come as a bit of a surprise, but we're
Mhm.
so honored and excited that we have qualified for the Oscars. And so then there are a number of different stages to get you get shortlisted and then nominated, and then and then a winner is chosen. So at the different phases, it's kind of just about getting eyes on the film.
Mhm.
And people do that in really different ways, but basically the goal is to get as many people talking about it and seeing it as possible, so that people in the academy who can vote see it ultimately, and hopefully the best work rises to the top. I mean, it can be, different degrees of expensive, hosting parties and screenings and things like that. And obviously with short films, we don't have big budgets like a lot of the big films do. So it's just a matter of, trying to get eyes on it, hosting screenings, getting people talking about it, and also social media. So it's really helpful when people follow us on social media and share things and make articles about us and interview us like you're doing right now.
Mhm.
It's very, very helpful. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say this. I'm very fortunate to live in Southern California, near Hollywood, where they actually in theaters will play the Oscar nominated shorts. Every year I go, shorts.tv sponsors it. They play
Wow.
the doc shorts, narrative shorts, and animated shorts. I never miss it every year. You see remarkable films, some I love better than others, but they're all really great. So I really hope that you're in the mix. I'm not sure if you knew that about shorts.tv.
No,
They
I
do.
had no idea they do that. That's great. That's so amazing because it is so difficult to get the film screened. And currently
Mhm.
we're organizing screenings in different cities. But yeah, it's amazing that a cinema would do that and that it would be sponsored. Hopefully we'll be there this year. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Okay, so let's say you go to the Oscars. Um, what you get to go and your
Mm.
short film is there. What's going through your head? Just imagine that for a moment. You're there. I had a friend who didn't get nominated. He was very close on the bubble, didn't make it. He had planned to wear a suit he would cover in patches from sponsors to finance his next film. Kind of like a NASCAR, like a race car driver, an F1 or driver, like just covered in sponsor patches. Uh, I mean, what's going through your head if you get to the Oscars?
Oh, that's really clever. I'm not that commercially minded. I wish I thought of something like I'll probably just cry and be really sentimental the whole time. I don't know. No, I think I try not to think too far ahead, but if that were to happen, I it would be an incredible opportunity to share a really uniquely Zimbabwean film with the world. And so it would be really important that we would wear things made by Zimbabwean designers and really try and represent Zimbabwe and the culture. And our team being there representing that, I think would be really, really special. And we'd want to talk about getting more eyes and ears looking at Zimbabwe and the storytellers there and the artists there. And I'd love to create some interest in Hollywood with people with power and money to look to Zimbabwe for stories, and to make stuff out there because it's such an incredible country and there are so many amazing storytellers with so much to say. And so yeah, I think I would use the Oscars to try and get people talking about Zimbabwe.
Well, thinking beyond awards, the short is remarkable. What what are you thinking for features? I mean, obviously you have some features in mind. Is that what you're developing for your next project?
Yeah, I would love to make the feature version of Rise. I think that would be really special. And my background is as a writer, so I've been a screenwriter for longer than I've been a director, and I have a number of feature scripts that I'm in different stages with. And I'm actually attached to direct a feature now, that's really exciting, and completely different to Rise. I can't tell you what it's about yet, but it's really exciting and quite action-packed and sporty, but still heartfelt, and has the same DNA as Rise. So I'm attached to that, and I'm developing a few other things. I'm co-writing a feature with an amazing, very experienced other writer that I'm learning a lot from. So yeah, I've got loads of stories to tell and loads of ideas, and I'm excited to make features next, hopefully.
Okay, well, don't forget Film Threat when you are moving on with all the success, and
Of course.
name drop us at the Oscars. A little name drop if you could. That would be
Yeah.
great. But I'm rooting for you. I hope I'll be seeing it at the cinemas in California as part of the Best Shorts. And I wish you luck. Congratulations. I mean, really being acknowledged at Tribeca is huge right there. So all this other success, so well earned. Where can people find out more info about you or the film on social media? Is there a website or a Instagram?
Yeah, so my Instagram is Jessie J Rowlands, spelt like my name on the screen, but with a J in the middle. Rise's Instagram is rise.zimbabwe. And we both have websites, Jessica J Rowlands and risezimbabwe.com. And there's loads more info on the film on the website. And thank you so much for doing this. So
Jessie, thank you so much for taking the time. I am rooting for you. I think I think you deserve the gold.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you.